A Chinese state-sponsored actor hacking the U.S. Treasury Department, as has been revealed in a letter to the Senate Banking Committee by officials there. So the hackers remotely accessed several user workstations, getting access to unclassified documents after compromising a third-party software service provider. That provider, Beyond Trust, informed the department about the hack on December 8th. The Treasury Department saying that the compromised service has now been taken offline. Right now, there's no evidence that China still has access to the systems. Joining me now is New York Congressman Mike Lawler. He is a member of the House Financial Services and Foreign Affairs Committees. Congressman, how serious is this threat, in your opinion?
I think it's very serious, and I think, obviously, China is our greatest geopolitical foe. Everything they do seeks to undermine and destabilize the United States, either through our financial markets. You look at currency devaluation, you look at intellectual property theft. Obviously, last year we had the Chinese spy balloon encircling, sensitive military locations. So the threat from China is real. It's why Speaker McCarthy and then Speaker Johnson created the Select Committee on the competition between the Chinese Communist Party and the United States. This needs to be a big focus of the incoming administration, as well as the 119th Congress, as we seek to put China back on its heels and continue the U.S. dominance of the global markets.
But, Congressman, there's always a but, and the but here is that would cost money. And I haven't seen any estimates yet, but we're going to get a hold of some, what it would take to overhaul the IT infrastructure of not just Treasury, but the Pentagon. Several of these departments, the EPA, take your pick, CFIUS, any group that, in particular, when it comes to the Treasury, or I go back to the Pentagon, because of security secrets. This was an espionage operation by the Chinese, and they got into the Treasury Department. That is the global finance system. But that would mean spending money. And you've got an incoming president that wants to not spend money, and you've got many that have campaigned and won election based on their promise to rein in spending. How do you do this, Congressman?
Well, it's a function of priorities. The government has a priority, obviously, to protect our national security, including through the use of technology. If you look at, obviously, the investments in AI, for instance, this is a global competition, and the United States needs to win this competition. And that's why, companies like IBM are at the forefront of this. IBM is located in my district. I recently went and toured their quantum computing facility. We talked extensively about AI. When you look at the government, we're going to need to invest to protect our systems, to protect our sensitive information, to protect our financial markets. One of my biggest concerns about AI is how, it can be used in a negative way by bad actors like China. To impact our financial markets. So we need to be cognizant of this. It requires investment, yes. Yes, broadly speaking, we need to rein in federal spending, but we also need to prioritize our federal spending. This is a priority of the federal government. Nobody else can do this. This is the responsibility of the federal government. Right. So we're going to need to make sure that we obviously protect our financial markets and upgrade our technological infrastructure at Treasury, at DOD, as part of these investments as we move forward.